Hello everybody and welcome back to Fallout 4. Today we're going to continue with the decorating of the star. I'm sorry that might have made a weird noise actually on the microphone because on the microphone picks up all this stuff. I just moved forward slightly. Yeah, we're going to continue with decorating the star. Obviously we finished the table and the the dining room and the living room last time, but now we're going to start building the kitchen area, which is going to be situated pretty much around here. I was imagining sort of like counters around there and sort of a second set here, sort of, you know, so you can talk to the people at the table while you're preparing the food and stuff. That sort of nice sort of almost dining room meal sort of, you know, sort of I forgot the sort of the party type thing. You can talk to people while cooking the food. I've completely forgotten what the wording is for that. But anyway, we're going to start with building that, I think, first. I haven't actually checked to see how much of any of the resources we have, so that might come as a bit of a problem later on. But that's a really cool counter that I didn't even know was added by the mods. That, if you didn't know, is the two sort of bar end pieces stuck together, so it creates one continuous bar. I might have to put that back in Sanctuary, because that's sort of an issue with the Sanctuary bar place, which I'm sure you guys have seen if you've watched the rest of the videos. Wink wink, nudge nudge. There is like full functioning, just like straight up kitchen sets that I could just put in. None of them are sort of like cleaned up though. That's something I was sort of a little irritated by. I would have quite liked a sort of fully working, well, not fully working, but you know, a sort of repaired one almost. So I guess we're gonna have to choose a style, because I'm going with white or blue. Kind of like the white. I'm gonna go with the white. I don't think I'm gonna put this directly in the corner because I think I'm gonna put the oven there. I want this to be sort of more of an end piece, I feel. So maybe have these here first to create sort of the end sort of backing up to the wall, and then have these bits after it with the oven between. Obviously I don't know how big the oven's going to be, so actually putting that in is kind of a difficult thing to do right now. And then I have to find the matching sort of upper ceiling section, because I need a light, really. That's the main thing. Wall lights. This is literally the only wall light in the game, apparently. That's not connected to a power source, that's irritating. At which point would it become connected to a power source, game? Right there. Okay, cool. So I need to do some wiring in order to actually get some light in here, which is always fun. I'll just remove the door so I can walk through it easily. In case you didn't know, you can do that. It's not rocket science, but you know, it's a little thing that I sort of figured out after trying to get through my door several times with this mode open and having to keep closing it down. You can just pick up and move the doors, essentially. And put that there. Continue the connections around. This is sort of, I've mentioned it in the last video as well, these are sort of an irritating thing about the settlements, is setting up the power lines. It does make sense how they work, but it's just sort of, it becomes a bit of a problem, especially if you're building at night, because obviously, especially for me using lighting mods because I'm on PC, things get very dark sometimes. And obviously it's kind of difficult to build stuff accurately when, well, you can just move the entire door frame, when obviously you can't see because there isn't enough light and you have to keep going outside and connecting up the wiring, and then that means you have to spend copper, and it's just sort of, it's not necessarily a major issue, it's just sort of kind of, it's irritating. That was the point I was trying to get to, because you're having to keep going in and out of doing stuff to try and sort of build anything, really. Sort of an issue, and I don't think I can actually put these up anywhere, can I? Because for some reason they're just defaulting into the floor above, so that's helpful. Goddamn build system. That's fine. Gonna do the other side counter-wise now, I think, because I did say I wanted to have almost sort of dual counter looking thing. Dual counter, that's That's a new one. Yeah, I want to sort of a row of these that obviously are next to this side, so you can sort of lean over them and speak to people at the dining table. Or put the food on them, ready to, you know, be taken out to the dining table, so to speak. And moving these very close to the wall because I want to create, there we go, pretty much a direct scene between them. And I'm also going to have to create another one which slides in next to it and isn't too far off, hopefully. This is the only problem with using these sort of cabinet things, and it's the same problem I have at the bar, is you end up with these sort of lines between them because they don't sort of go into each other. It's sort of, they have the, almost a Garry's Mod level problem of you can't sort of merge two items together without turning on, in Garry's Mod there's like a no collisions tool that you can use, which would be quite useful with Fallout's build system, in all honesty. Oh, well, Bethesda should probably look into that, because it would be quite useful for building, to be able to just stop things colliding with each other so you can just put stuff inside of each other. Alternatively, that might break certain things that Bethesda don't want to break, so, you know, it'll be a mod. There's already a mod that allows you to place in the red, which is the, essentially allows you to build anywhere, which is quite nice, but, personally, not really using it. I think I might actually move this one around to be sort of an end piece, rather than sort of where it is currently. Well, that does leave a weird gap. I want to figure out a way to sort of cap this off. I think that works better, but that's really far out. I'm not sure I want to go that far over this way. Also, these cabinets are really irritating me, how far round they are and stuff. Because now I've got like this weird imbalance in the sort of layout of things. I'm sort of trying to fix that, while also lining everything else up, which is fun. This is the only problem with the build system I find. Well, actually no, there are a lot of problems with the build system. This is the ones that irritate me, are the ones with sort of aligning stuff, because I'm not great at it. I think it'd probably be better with a controller, which is kind of irritating considering my controller that I used to use is broken currently. Hopefully I can get a new one relatively soon so I can get like playing Dark Souls and stuff as well. But this is sort of the other use for it, is being able to line stuff up properly in Fallout, which is somewhat more useful to me. Oh no, not cancel. I don't want to scrap this at all. I want to try and line these up so it creates sort of a kitchen space. That actually looks quite nice. I just need to sort of finish up the cabinets on the other side now. The kitchen is much bigger than first intended, actually, and I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It looks good. It looks good to me. I'm sure there's a way to like snap it round as well when you do the rotating things. I just haven't learned yet. There we go. That's sort of the main kitchen done. I just need to get the things like ovens and stuff in. Obviously I haven't done yet, and this is really irritating me. Is there no just like easy rotate thing that just spins it? I don't really want it to spin it, I just want to sort of snap it around stuff. Holding shift maybe? No, control. Nope. None of the, you know, normal keys that these build systems have in games that just snap rotate things. There probably is a key and I'm just oblivious to its existence, but I'd kind of like one. And somewhat soon, and it's sort of daytime again, so now the light sources are sort of going slightly more useless, I suppose. I suppose the oven is going to have to go like here, unless I move this down, which I probably should do actually. So, to about there? Is it the red one that this runs along? No, it's the one after it, this one. Well, I end up moving that back anyway, because I don't actually know how big the oven's going to be. Containers maybe, I think. I've also been looking into the fact that, obviously, not everyone has access to all these things, because if you're playing on, consoles, the mods haven't arrived, seemingly, yet, which is a bit of an issue.